You guys know I've been in therapy for over 4 years, and it is the single greatest investment I've ever made in my life. But I have to be honest with you, in the beginning, I wasn't a happy camper, and I knew enough to know that I needed to sit myself in the therapist chair, but I didn't know enough to know how much value that I could even theoretically get from being in therapy. It wasn't until I started having breakthrough moments that I really started to see how valuable having a third-party objective opinion helped me process some of my thought processes and beliefs were. One of the earliest breakthroughs that I had in therapy was learning about a thing called cognitive distortions or thinking traps. Cognitive distortions or thinking traps are patterns of irrational thoughts or beliefs that we unknowingly reinforce over time. So they tend to skew our thoughts negative, and at the time of thinking or acting on them, we tend to think that they're rational. Because heck, if we knew that they weren't, why the heck would we act on them? They create varying levels of dysfunctionality within our lives. And for me, it was a huge issue. So I wanted to make a video today talking about 3 of the most common cognitive distortions so that we can sort of shed a light on something that could either be really relevant to you at this point in time, or maybe just even marginally relevant. I don't know, I feel like for this one you should go get a drink that you'd like to drink or something, because we're gonna have a little bit of an educational kind of video today. The first cognitive distortion we're gonna look at is all or nothing thinking. This is thinking in black or white. It takes on the form of either or. I'm either going to quit or I'm not. You're either with me or you're against me. This pattern of thinking is problematic, of course, because we know that the vast majority of things in life carry shades of gray. And if your thinking doesn't allow for nuance, you most certainly are going to be falling into a trap. Cognitive distortion number 2 are should statements. We make these kinds of statements to ourselves almost like a contract with our future self. So we'll say, I should be going to the gym more often, or I should be focusing on work more than I currently am. And at surface value, this doesn't sound problematic at all. I mean, being productive and being fit, those all sound like really great ideals. Why not? Have at it, have fun. The problem comes when you unknowingly set an expectation that you don't even really want or want to prioritize. And when you set that expectation and ultimately fail to live up to it, what results is a bunch of feelings of shame or guilt and all of that good stuff. One thing that I do to help me recognize when I'm making a should statement is that when I catch myself doing it, I swap the word should with must. So instead of I should go for a jog right now, I'll go, I must go for a jog right now, even though I'm hungover. And then that immediately says to me like, okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. What I find with replacing the word should with must is that it'll either reveal to me how much I really want to be doing something right now, or how ridiculous that should proposition is. And another option you could do is replace the word should with could, and that could suggest to you that you have choices. I could be going to the gym right now. Then the next logical follow-up would be, well, are you? Are you going to take that choice? And the third cognitive distortion we're going to talk about is overgeneralization. So this is taking a single event and then generalizing it to suggest an overall pattern. So for example, let's say you fail an exam. If you overgeneralize, you take that single incident to mean that you're incompetent or you're lazy or what have you. Or let's say you send out a proposal to a prospect and they don't take that proposal. And then you take the rejection to mean that you didn't live up to the prospect's expectations. That kind of sounds rational, doesn't it? It's not rational because you don't know why a prospect hasn't taken up your contract. Maybe they've decided that it's not the right time to engage with a third-party supplier, or maybe they don't have the funds to engage with somebody like you. You could drive yourself crazy trying to come up with all the various different explanations for why something beyond your control occurred, and that's the point. If you're gonna be driving yourself crazy trying to read somebody else's mind, just don't. It's not worth it. And like, yeah, this is obvious to you, but the key is to catch yourself in the act of trying to mind read. Because once you do that, then you can see like, okay, this is kind of ridiculous and I don't need to be doing this, and I can just take a step back. So those are 3 cognitive distortions that I wanted to share with you today. There are actually 12 in total that I wanted to share with you, but I don't have enough time to talk about them all in this video. So what I've done instead is I've compiled a printout containing a chart of 12 cognitive distortions, what they are, how to recognize them, and some really common examples. And if you want to grab a copy, head to my website, julianneq.com, or click the link in the description box below. It is absolutely free. My gift to you, no strings attached. All you have to do is give me your email. Just look, come on. I mean, what if like I get banned one day and then I wouldn't have a way of reaching out? That's it for today's video. Let me know if you enjoyed this topic. I could nerd out about all the things that I've learned in therapy. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video.